Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we will be learning the ultimate tips and tricks for Excel 2021. So let's get started. The first that we will be covering is the wildcard replace. So if we have a text like this which says eCode and name, so which is concatenate text which includes both the eCodes and name inside it, and you want to separate the eCodes and the names, how you can do that using wildcard replace. So we'll just copy and paste the data here in eCode and name column. I'll select this data, do a control H, which will take me to the find and replace box. So first we need to find the delimiter, which is the dash in between. We need to remove the spaces and the last name and the name which is in the last. So how we can do that is we'll do a space, dash, space, and a star. Star denotes everything which is after this characters, and we'll replace it with nothing, so we'll not enter anything here and do a replace all. So once we replace, we will get the eCodes only. So now you need to get the names out of it. How we can do that? So we'll again select the data, do a control H, and instead of entering the star at the end, we'll enter the star at the beginning. So we'll remove everything which is before this like the delimiter text. So we'll enter nothing in the replace with, and we'll do a replace all. So you see the name has been fetched and the eCode has been fetched. So this is how you can use the wildcard replace. The second thing that we'll be doing today is the flash fill. How we can do that is we have an eCode and names here, so we need to take the eCodes and short name and first name from it. How we can do that is we'll just enter text here which says eCode. So we'll enter sample data like 3022 for the first one, which is the eCode. Now we'll go to home, go to fill, and go to flash fill. Once we click on this, it will automatically fill the first letters which are matching the above case. So similar to that, it will gather everything from here, the eCodes, and fill it here. Similarly for short name, if we have here Andrew James, we enter AJ in caps and do a enter, and we need to do it for all the other names. We'll go to home, fill, flash fill. It'll see the pattern here, and it will see the pattern here, and it will automatically detect the first two letters of the first name and the last name, first letters of the first name and last name, and fetch it here. Similarly, if we need only the first name, we will write it here, Andrew, A-N-D-W, and we'll do a fill and flash fill. It will automatically fill the first names here. So that is how you use the flash fill option in Excel. Third thing is that if you have dates here but these are not in dates format, how you can convert it into date format. The first thing you can do is you can do a text to column. So you'll go to data, you'll go to text to column, and delimited option, go to next, next again, and go to this option which says date. So you need to select what is the format of your date. First you have days, then months, then year. So we'll do a DM by here and do a finish. It'll automatically convert into a date. I'll do a control Z. I'll tell you another way how we can do that. So if we have a date like 15 October 2021, I'll just do a sample here, and similar dates here as well. You can replace the dots with a dash or a hyphen. So how you can do that is find dot and replace with this, replace all, and once you do it, it'll automatically convert into a date format. That's how you can convert the data into date format. So the next thing we'll be learning is the running totals. So if you have a pivot here and and you want to convert this column into a running total. How you can do that? You simply need to do a right click and go to show value as and do a running total in and click on OK. So it will do a running total, or you can also say it as a cumulative total, so it will add up the value above it. So for example, if for the first value it will reflect the same, for the next it will do a sum of above two values, and I'll just lock this, enter, and I'll just drag it, so it will do a total of all the above cells. So this is how you can add a running total in a pivot. Okay, so the next thing which you can do is rank in pivot. So simply I'll just add this sum of sales again in the pivot and do a right click and go to show values as rank in largest to smallest. If I click on this, click OK. So the highest is July, then it's August, then it's September. So this is how you can add a rank in a pivot table. Then we can do a calculation percentage as well. So simply adding the sales again and do a right click and go to show value as and percentage of column. If we can do it for a specific column, or we can do it for grand total as well. So if we do it, so it will be a percentage of grand total. So this is the percentage of grand total. So you can do it for other months as well using that option. So the next thing which we can do here is a quick analysis menu, which is if we select the table here, you will get this option here. If we click on this, you can do a number of things from it. You can add totals, you can do a sum, you can do an average or a count or a percentage total, or you can also do data bars like this, color scales, icon sets, or you can even add charts to it. So you can add a line chart, you can add a cluster chart, a stack chart. So if I just click on this, it will add a chart here. So similarly, you have multiple options here which you can select, and the Excel will automatically help you create insights on your data. So that's how you can do that. So the last thing which we have here is the 3D referencing. So if we have sales for different months, for example, if we have Jan here, Feb here, March here, and we want to do a total at the end, how we can do that? So we'll do a equal to sum. We'll go to the first tab, which is Jan. Click on this, hold the shift button, select all the 3 tabs and click enter. So you see the formula, it has some Jan to March F4. So we'll just do a copy here, copy and paste the formulas, and it will give us the total for all the 3 sheets that we have. So that's 3D referencing. So that's all for today for the tips and tricks. Thank you. If you like the video, please click on the like button, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.